everybody, and today I'm going to take you through a tutorial on how to use the sharing capabilities on SkyCiv. So as you know, SkyCiv is 100% cloud-based, which means you can access the software through a web browser at any time from any location. And what's really great about that is that all your files are stored completely online on our servers so that you can access them from any computer, any account, any device at any time. And what I'm going to show you is just how easy we can collaborate between two different users. So in this scenario, I've logged into two accounts. So I have a showcase account and my personal account here. And what we're going to do is actually share files between the two users and demonstrate how we can collaborate on these files live and with no delays so that you always know you're up to date with the file that you're working on. There's no version control issues, no USBs, no FTP servers, nothing like that. We can simply look at the files that we have in our file manager and share them with other users that need access to it. And this has a lot of different applications. It could be students sharing files with the instructor, could be teams collaborating on a different project, it could be as simple as your intern reviewing or your superiors reviewing rather your designs. And so what you can do is basically right click any of our files here in your dashboard and share with a SkyCiv user. And what will actually open up is this pop-up that actually much like Google Drive, will ask you who you want to share the file with, and so you can enter in email addresses based on who you'd like to share it. So in this case, I'm going to share it with showcase@skyciv.com, and I'm going to control the permissions that they can view it, they can edit, or they can share. So I can toggle these on and off based on the permissions I'd like to give the other user, and I can put in more than one email address here if I'd like to share it with more than one person, and I can see them. They'll populate into here once I actually submit the share. And there's two options here that you can do. You can either share it, and sharing is basically it's a single file. So if the showcase account or if Paul makes a change, collaboratively we can all work on the same project and we can all see the same file being updated. So as Paul adds his changes to the model and I make mine, we can always know that we're up to date with the changes that we've made. Otherwise, alternatively, you can send a copy. So by sending a copy, you're basically just copying and pasting to their file, and they'll have their own file that they can work from, and it doesn't affect your file. And another option is you can share with SkyCiv support. So we have a great team willing to help at any time with any of your models. Under the professional account, we offer engineering support. So by sharing it here, we'll have access to be able to see your files and help you with your projects or your models. And it's just a matter of clicking this intercom bubble here for us to start that support or start that live chat. You can see your previous conversations or start a new conversation with any of our qualified structural engineers who are able to help you with your projects. But at this point, I'm just going to leave that off, and I'm only going to share with Showcase and Paul. We're going to internally collaborate on this file known as shade structure. So I'll submit that. And as that's loading, I'll go into my Showcase account, and what I'll see is a shared with me folder that's opened up here. And within this folder is going to show all the different projects that I'm sharing, that are being shared with me and that we can work on collaboratively. So I'll open that file. So here we can see the model coming through here, and maybe you want to make some changes. Let's just maybe mass delete some of these members. So we'll just highlight there, delete those, and then what we can do is save over that project. Now I have the permission to save or to edit the file, so I'm able to do so. If I go back to my other file now, and this is just showing now the population of the different users that have access. So I can see Showcase and Paul, and I can change those permissions at any time. And if I want to go ahead and refresh now, I should see my shade structure. If I was to open that shade structure, you will find that that model has now been edited, and you can see that the changes that I made from the Showcase account have come through live on the file itself. No stress if you've gone back and you want to refer back to a previous model. We always have a great manage previous versions functionality that lets you record or backtrack any of the changes that you've made. So you can see I've made a save to the file here that was done by Showcase, and that was on the 13th of June, 7:15, a couple of minutes ago. So I can restore it back to my previous version at any point. So the more changes that are being made, it's being tracked, and you're able to restore previous files. So if any changes are made that you want to refer back to, it's really easy to do so. And if I was to save that file again, I've basically completely undid all the changes that made, and there's a new managed version here that I've restored my previous version here, so I can go back to the Showcase version or to my own version there. And once again, going back to the Showcase, if I was to refresh that, we will see the changes made to the model, and that file has been completely restored to its original case. So that's a bit about the share functionality. So that's accessible to all of our users through the dashboard of the SkyCiv software. If you'd like to learn more, please visit our website at www.skyciv.com. Otherwise, email us at support@skyciv.com, and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you.